From the amplification point of view, all the VTXs come as a complete solution and as the complete system. So just like the rest of the catalog, the A6 and the B15 are powered by iTech amplifiers. We have a few different iTechs in the lineup, so you can use the 2-channel iTechs, or you can use the 4-channel iTechs to power both products. And because the A6 is a passive system, we can do quite a few speakers on one amplifier. So the connection is NL4 at the back, so you can use standard NL4 cables. We have a pin 1, pin 2 channel selection switch to make wiring much, much easier and far less wires. And then because of the very high impedance, we can do up to 4 A6s per channel. Okay? So one 4-channel amplifier can do up to 16 A6s. And I believe for this array you're going to be listening to today, we're using one amplifier per side to power the entire array. So we have a 3-3-2-2 wiring over here for this A6. So really good amplifier to speaker ratio. And then the B15 also is powered by the iTech amplifiers. And then on one 4-channel amplifier, you can do up to 8 B15s, so 2 subwoofers per channel. That gives us a really good amplifier to tap ratio. So you can see here a very small system, like 8 A8s per side with some B15s. You can do an entire show like this on just two 4-channel amplifiers. OK, now to the rigging. Rigging is a big aspect of these A-series products. So again, this is a rigging that we developed for the A12, and then sized it down to the A8, and then sized it down to the A6. So all 3 products use identical rigging. And then the big thing about this rigging is that it has an auto-locking mechanism internally where it can be used to preset the angles. So what we need to do when the system is on the ground is simply move the pins to the correct position. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4 on the loudspeakers. And once we suspend the system off the ground, the auto-locking mechanism inside the rigging pre-locks those positions to those selected angles. So everything can be preset on the ground. We don't have to be setting angles as we go up. And then it's very easy to use, easy to understand. And then the only thing we need to do to de-rig the system, to bring it down, is press the button at the back. The red latch opens, and that unlocks the rigging, and it's ready to now come down into the cases and, for transportation. The B15 is compatible with the A6 in terms of mechanics, so we can fly A6s under B15s. And it has its own rigging system. This also uses a spring-loaded system rigging mechanism. So when the system is on the ground, the springs hold tension to the rigging part so they don't vibrate. And then it's very easy to deploy. There is a mechanism in there, so you can just push it up, and then it deploys the link bar into the next cabinet.